Hey, what's up, sports betters? So we're gonna hit some frickin' bets. Unsurprisingly, Saturday night, got to gear up for the frickin' night by hitting some bets. So on the Plus EV page, lots and lots of opportunities. We got a full frickin' slate of NBA. We got a lot of ARBs out there too. You want to make some risk-free money sports betting? Lots of ARBs out there. Depending on your bankroll, your day trading sports. Over 15.5 points for Jared Allen. Minus 130 on WinBet. The under is plus 140 on Caesars. One of these bets has to win. One of these bets has to lose. You can make risk-free money. Again, you want to learn about arbitrage. You want to learn about how to make risk-free money. Sports betting, check out the blog. A bunch of articles. We go through it in depth. Check out some of the previous live streams. We talk about it. So again, this sheet is just profit and loss from all the bets placed on live stream. I bet this odds boost earlier. I think it's good. Baylor, Gonzaga, and Oregon all to win. Plus 270. So let's hit some freaking bets. What do we like? Well, let's go to the Plus EV page. So again, positive EV betting. If you're looking for an intro, you've probably heard the word, hopefully. You can go here and you can kind of like learn about all this type of stuff, or you can go here, Plus EV, positive EV, whatever, read through the article. Hopefully, you're able to find it pretty helpful. So Evan Mobley, this line keeps getting better. I mean, plus 100 is insane. I hope they let me bet more. What we can do is we can go to the Cavs game. I already bet this. If we go to the Cavaliers game, I already bet this minus 105, but now it's plus 100. So maybe they'll let me bet it again. So we can try here, and it's locked. So they're not going to let me bet it. But what else do we like? We have Raul Neto over 2.5 rebounds. Looks like a decent opportunity. If we go to him, plus 130 looks pretty good value. Twin Spire's only giving you plus 100. It's a plus EV play. Might as well roll with it. 9.93% profit margin. Absolutely insane. So this game starts in, frickin' an hour. So this game will be over in like 4 hours. And this is over the return of the stock market. So this little blue calculator here, it's a Kelly calculator. So you can click on it, if you want to follow the Kelly calculator to try to determine the optimal fraction of your bankroll to wager. So what we can do is we can hit this frickin' bet and add a plus EV play into the mix. Plus 130, Raul Neto, whatever his name is, don't care. The people who make money sports betting don't know the names of these weird players who only have an expected rebound total of 2.5 rebounds. What a square. So we have Cavs Wizards over 2.5 rebounds for Raul Neto. That's going to be the first plus EV bet. Just looking at data, looking at the current betting market to inform our betting decisions. So we'll go here, and this will be our first bet of the night. So Raul Neto over 2.5 rebounds. You can see it's just like absolutely insane value, right? Pinnacle's at minus 105. You're getting 35 cents of improvement to the sharpest sports book in the world. And it's an ARB with Twin Spires. So you could bet the under on Twin Spires and make a risk-free profit. Again, different states have different sports books, and OddsJam, just once you create an account, many of the features are free. You can filter out sports books and do all sorts of things like that, just based on what bookmakers you don't want to see. So we can go here, and I'll actually do that. And so we just bet on Raul Neto at a 9.93% profit margin, and we have him over 2.5 rebounds. Raul Neto over 2.5 rebounds, plus 130 odds. We bet 250. Profit margin was 9.93%. So 9.93% profit margin. We bet 250. So you're getting roughly 10% on a $250 bet is $25 roughly in EV or profit margin, right? So nobody wins every time, but we're looking for bets that are at great odds. And that's why, we're making frickin' money, right? We're just using the OddsJam plus EV page, which is constantly scanning all these markets, all these frickin' weird soccer bets, spreads, Asian handicaps, college basketball, halves, game props. OddsJam is scanning everything for you, player props, stuff like that, to try to find you the best possible betting opportunities. And then it's your job as a sports bettor to just, take the time to bet them. So Evan Mobley, we already bet this at minus 105. Freaking De'Aaron Fox over 1.53. So we can click into this, see if we like it. I mean, looks like some decent value, right? DraftKings only giving you plus 160. Pinnacle, it looks like some sharp action has come in. They're all the way down at plus 135. Maybe that's something you want to dabble in. Pretty high profit margin on that bet. But, you can see the market width is 52 cents, so a bit higher than, this one, which was only 32 cents. 32, minus 105 to minus 127. If you want to learn about market width, which is a really important consideration, you can go in here and just type in market width. And we have a video, and Randall explains it, and it's in an article. So check that out. So we'll go back to the Plus EV page. Let's see if there's anything else out there we like. We got some hockey player props. Jaren Jackson steals plus blocks. I mean, such a random market, but I mean, what's more fun than betting on frickin' player steals plus blocks? Jaren Jackson under 2.5. Screw it. Let's go. The math is telling us to bet it, so I'm going to frickin' bet it. Love sports betting. Such a random sweat. Jaren Jackson under 2.5, steals plus blocks. I'm going to put 250 on it. In the Bulls-Grizzlies game, it's going to be a good freaking game we got going on here. So we're going to go to player props, and then we want steals plus blocks, and we want the under. Such a weird player prop, right? OddsJam is scanning all this stuff for you so you can sit back, enjoy your freaking Truly, enjoy your Vizsla, enjoy your Blue Moon, and make some money. So where is steals plus blocks? Here we go. Block steals. Did not realize this was a market, but let's go. Plus 150 has a ton of value, right? Just look at this, right? We're getting freaking plus 150. DraftKings all the way down at plus 125. The sharpest bookmaker in the world has this only plus 117 on Pinnacle, and we're getting such insane value. Let's freaking go, Jaren Jackson. Let's go. So if we go back here, let's go back to that game, actually. So this was in the Heat Bulls game. So this game's actually about to start. So the odds, stop showing up when the game's about to go live, but we got our bet in. So the market on Pinnacle, we can back out the EV calculation this way. His over 2.5. So what did we just bet again? Jaren Jackson Jr. under 2.5 steals plus blocks. Let's go, Jaren Jackson. And again, the OddsJam bet tracker will automatically grade all your bets as wins or losses. You can follow along with all my live bets. It's in the description on YouTube. So we have Jaren Jackson under 2.5 steals plus blocks. No blocks for you, no steals for you. 150 odds. We're throwing 250 on it. So the market on Pin was minus 158, plus 117, right? So pretty tight market, right? Which means the fair line, once you remove the juice, they were only giving you plus 117 on the sharpest sportsbook in the world for this bet, right? And they had the over minus 158. So that means the fair line is plus 132.89 once you remove the VIG, right? This no VIG calculator is the most important calculator on OddsJam. You should read it 5 times through, right? None of these sportsbooks make money by charging you a fee to place a bet. They bake their profit margin into the odds that they give you, right? They give you crappy odds. So essentially, Pinnacle's model is saying, the under is plus 133, roughly, right? Plus 132.89. Their model is spitting out plus 133 on Pinnacle, the sharpest sportsbook in the world, and the over is minus 133, right? These are equal and opposite. So a zero hold market would be minus 133 plus 133. That's referred to as a pick'em market. So this is the fair line, the true odds, the zero VIG odds, the no juice odds, whatever you want to call it, removing the juice, removing the VIG, backing out fair odds, backing out true odds, the true line, the true probability, whatever you want to call it, right? The fair odds is plus 132.89, and we're getting plus 150. So absolutely insane value. So our bet has a win rate of 42.94%, and we're betting at plus 150 odds. Through 100, if you throw $100 on it, you have 735 in expected profit. So the EV percentage or the profit margin is 7.35%. So we're going to freaking add that to my bet tracker. Let's go. Already added it to my bet tracker. Again, the OddsJam bet tracker is free. Super useful feature on OddsJam. It just helps you, even if you're in a state where sports betting is not legal, we'll give you all the books you have available to you in your state to use the bet tracker, because you want to make sure you're getting positive closing line value as a sports bettor. you want to make sure you're consistently beating the closing line. It's not possible to always beat the closing line, but you just want to see more green than red in your bet tracker, right? I bet the Hawks freaking minus 142. The current zero vig line is minus 175. Let's go to my bet. I got an insane line on the Hawks, minus 142. Absolutely insane bet. They started ripping lower. I hopped on board. Thank you to OddsJam. It was on the Plus EV page, and I got that bet down. So you can add a bet to your bet tracker, any of the betting tools. You can hit this little plus button. So if you wanted to bet this, whatever, you could bet it and then hit save. Or, as we showed, you can just hit, an odd, right? And yellow odds are just the best prices, right? So the best price on Doug McDermott under 0.5 steals plus blocks is minus 155 on DraftKings. Why would you bet this minus 170 on Caesars if you can get minus 155 on DraftKings? So on YouTube, there's a bunch of sign-up links for a bunch of sports books. You got to get more sports books in your state, right? More sports books means more betting opportunities, more promos. Like you can see all these freaking promos these books have, like Caesars gives you just bet, you sign up with the OddsJam sign-up link on YouTube, you get a 1.5K deposit bonus. The offer on their site is, but long story short, sure, it takes a few minutes to sign up for an account, but they give you these super big bonuses typically, right? Like bet 20, get $300 in free bets. Insane, right? So that's really cool. We got Southeastern Missouri State. We have Southeastern Missouri State plus 600, and they're tied with Murray State in the second half. Hopefully this bet wins. Freaking threw my free bet on the live stream on this morning, I think. Let's go. That's awesome. So hopefully they win. I love when my underdogs win. So we'll go back here and we'll see if there's any more plus EV bets. There's a lot. Feels good for NBA to be back. We got some live lines going. College basketball. So again, the free features of OddsJam is the bet tracker. It auto grades your bets as wins or losses. And also, very importantly, it shows you if you beat the closing line. Your bet will show up green and you'll get the fair line where the line closed, right? Which is really important as a sports bettor. You want to make money sports betting, your beat CLV percentage, which is right here. This number needs to be above 50%. Losing sports bettors don't beat the closing line. So you just want this number above 50%. You're not always going to be able to beat the closing line. But if you want a positive ROI, right, you want positive profit, this number has to be above 50. So the OddsJam bet tracker is free. Also, take a sip of my drink. Also, odds comparison is free. So you want to be like, yo, I'm freaking betting on the Bulls tonight. Where's the best price? You got to be going with FanDuel if you're in Arizona, plus 118, right? You got to be getting the best possible odds. Even if you're not into this EV betting stuff, aka mathematical betting that actually makes money, you got to be getting the best possible odds. I swear, if you're placing bets at plus 110 when another sports book in your state is giving you that same bet for plus 118, you're never going to make money sports betting. You are the squarest of all squares. You are a losing sports bettor. You need to be getting better odds, and that includes player props, freaking first basket, whatever. You bet on this weird crap, or you're looking at it for a promo, make sure you're getting the best number. Levine, plus 1,300 on FanDuel. That may be worth a sprinkle, plus 900 only on DraftKings. So you got to be getting the best odds. You want to throw, $100 on your first basket score of the night, only win 900 when you could win 1,300? No, sir. So you can use OddsJam for that. And then we've discussed this. Whenever you have a free bet, you should be using the OddsJam low holds page. It is also free. Wow, an 84.89% conversion percentage. If you have a free bet on DraftKings, this just shows you the best free betting opportunities, right? So if I had a $10 free bet on DraftKings, I could hedge Barcelona minus 3.5. Your free bet's always going to go on what's plus money, but you can hedge on another sports book in order to guarantee yourself a risk-free profit. So OddsJam gives you risk-free money for free. How cool is that? So you would place your $10 free bet on Barcelona minus 3.5 Asian handicap. Then you would hedge on Elche plus 3.5, whatever this freaking soccer team's name is, 141.51. And regardless of the outcome of the event, you turn your $10 free bet into $8.49 risk-free profit. So this just shows you the best free betting opportunities. So if you want to learn about the OddsJam low holds page or free bets or whatever, or DraftKings VIP promos, whatever it is, you can check out the blog. Free bets, we have some articles and stuff like that should be helpful for you. We hope. So we got a lot of bets out there. I hit 2+ EV bets, and I think I'm going to call it for now.